What if I told you that behind Spain's vibrant cities and sun-soaked beaches lies a haunting secret? There's a side of Spain almost no one sees, a land where silence stretches for miles, and entire villages have vanished from the map. In the next few moments, you'll discover the hidden story of Spain's emptiness, a mystery that will change the way you see this country forever. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Just past the bustling metropolises, a vast, silent Spain stretches across the map. La España Vacía, the empty Spain. This is a land of sweeping landscapes and sparsely populated regions, a place where the echoes of the past resonate in the present. Nearly 70% of the country's territory holds less than 10% of its population. This stark statistic reveals the dramatic imbalance in population distribution, highlighting the scale of the demographic challenge facing rural Spain. Here, the landscape is marked by empty plains, stretching as far as the eye can see, their golden hues shimmering under the relentless sun. Abandoned villages, standing as silent witnesses to a bygone era, their crumbling walls whispering stories of lives lived and lost. And roads that lead to silence, winding through the countryside like forgotten arteries, connecting places that time seems to have passed by. This emptiness is not new. It's a slow-burning crisis hollowing out the heart of Spain for generations. It's a story of rural exodus, of economic hardship, and of a struggle to maintain traditions in the face of modernization. The transition is subtle. Cities thin out, suburbs vanish. The vibrant energy of urban life gradually fades into a more subdued atmosphere. And suddenly, you're surrounded by space and quiet. The air is still, the horizon stretches endlessly, and a profound sense of solitude envelops you. Villages stand with boarded windows, like eyes that have seen too much, their vacant stares reflecting the loss of hope and opportunity. Schools overtaken by weeds, their classrooms silent, their playgrounds empty, symbols of a future that never arrived. And playgrounds echoing with loss, the rusty swings swaying gently in the breeze, a haunting reminder of the children who once played there. This is more than a lack of people. It's a psychological landscape, shaping those who remain and haunting the nation's consciousness. It's a place where resilience and despair coexist, where the weight of history is palpable. Why did so many leave? The answers are tangled in history, politics, and economics. A complex web of factors has contributed to this demographic shift, from the lure of urban opportunities to the neglect of rural communities. To understand this emptiness is to understand the soul of modern Spain, a soul marked by internal exile, a nation grappling with its past and searching for a sustainable future. The silence here is not peace, but a lingering sorrow, a testament to the human cost of progress and the enduring power of place. Welcome to the other Spain, a land of stark beauty and profound reflection. The roots of Spain's emptiness reach deep into the 20th century. The Spanish Civil War tore rural communities apart, leaving scars of trauma and mistrust. After the war, Franco's dictatorship favored cities, funneling resources and opportunities away from the countryside. Rural life was dismissed as obsolete, and villages were left to decline. Schools closed, doctors left, and the young saw no future at home. The regime's message was clear: progress meant leaving the village behind. Local traditions were suppressed, and the communal spirit faded into silence. The countryside, once vibrant, became a place of loss and abandonment. The stage was set for a mass exodus. The 1960s ushered in what became known as the Spanish Miracle, a period of rapid industrialization and economic growth that transformed the nation. It was a time of great hope and ambition, fueled by new industries and the promise of prosperity. Factories sprung up across the country, offering jobs and a steady income to those who sought them. This industrial boom fueled rapid urbanization, creating the lure of city life. The cities became beacons of opportunity, drawing people from all corners of the nation. For rural families struggling with traditional ways of life, cities promised escape from the grip of poverty and a chance to embrace modernity. They envisioned a brighter future for themselves and their children. However, agricultural mechanization, while increasing efficiency, made farm work increasingly scarce, reducing the need for manual labor. This technological shift, combined with the allure of urban employment, pushed millions to make the difficult decision to leave their ancestral homes and seek a new life in the city. The mass exodus drained villages of their youth, their energy, and their vitality, unraveling generations of community bonds and traditions. In the rapidly expanding cities, newcomers often faced unexpected hardship and a profound sense of isolation, struggling to adapt to a new and unfamiliar environment. They were trading the close-knit ties of their rural communities for the anonymity of urban crowds, a difficult adjustment for many. Back in the villages, each closure, a shop shuttering its doors, a school with empty classrooms, a church with dwindling attendance, was another compelling reason for those who remained to consider leaving. The once vibrant countryside slowly became a skeleton, empty houses standing as silent witnesses, fallow fields overgrown with weeds, and fading memories of a life that once thrived. The promise of the city, with its bright lights and perceived opportunities, was a siren's call. But the hidden cost was the slow and agonizing death of rural Spain. The cycle of decline, once set in motion, seemed unstoppable, leaving a trail of broken dreams and shattered communities in its wake. What remained was a landscape haunted by absence, a stark reminder of what had been lost in the pursuit of progress. The heart of Spain, once full of life and tradition, was left hollow, a void that echoed with the silence of forgotten villages. To truly grasp the profound emptiness, the sheer desolation, you must walk the silent, echoing streets of a ghost village, a place like Ocat. Feel the weight of history, the absence of footsteps that once filled these lanes. Only crumbling ruins and a solitary church tower remain, piercing the skyline like a forgotten sentinel. The silence is broken only by the mournful whisper of the wind as it snakes through the deserted buildings. Granadilla, once evacuated with the promise of a life-giving reservoir that tragically never materialized, stands frozen in time, intact in its structure, but utterly lifeless in its spirit. Across the vast landscape of Spain, countless abandoned hamlets whisper haunting stories of sudden departure and broken promises, tools left rusting in forgotten fields, plates still set on tables, a silent invitation to a meal that will never be, and family photos slowly fading on damp walls, their memories dissolving into the ether. These are not mere ruins reduced to rubble, but rather poignant museums of interrupted lives, each object a testament to a story left unfinished. Nature, in its relentless march, reclaims what was lost. Ivy creeping over ancient stone, roofs collapsing under the weight of years, and once bustling streets slowly turning to fields of grass. The absence of people is a palpable force, a heavy, almost suffocating presence. A deep melancholy that lingers in every empty home, clinging to the walls and whispering through the empty doorways. A lonely child swaying gently in the breeze. A cold, silent communal oven. Stark reminders of shared laughter, warm bread, and a vibrant community life that is now tragically gone. These villages stand as haunting monuments to a vanished world, a testament to lives uprooted and dreams left unfulfilled. They are the silent witnesses to Spain's great unraveling, bearing solemn testimony to the ebb and flow of fortune and the enduring power of memory. Where people vanish, legends rise to fill the void. Ocat is famous not just for its ruins, but for tales of epidemics, UFOs, and ghosts. In Las Herdes, folklore tells of goblins and spirits haunting the lonely hills. Cursed villages like Trasmoze embrace their dark reputations, turning decline into defiance. These stories give meaning to abandoned valleys. The legends are the final inhabitants of La España Vacía. In the silence, myth and memory become one. The true cost of emptiness is measured in lost lives and broken connections. Those who left became outsiders everywhere, never fully at home in city or village. Those who stayed became guardians of memory, watching their world fade away. Abandoned houses hold wedding dresses, textbooks, calendars frozen in time, artifacts of heartbreak. An entire generation of elderly lives alone, their children scattered far away. With each departure, traditions, dialects, and stories vanish. The dust that settles is made of memories. The thread connecting Spain to its rural past is stretched thin. The loss is not just physical, but cultural and emotional. Today, Spain's map is a donut. Crowded coasts, a hollow core. Rural areas age and decline, while cities strain under their own weight. New movements demand investment and respect for the countryside. Some villages offer free homes, hoping to lure families back. Technology brings hope, but the emptiness remains vast. The loss of rural Spain is a silent rebuke to modern progress. The question lingers: can a country survive when its heart is hollow? The answer lies in the silent villages, waiting for life to return.